Phil Mackey here. Hey, I'm going to show you one of the more common vexing SEO issues that I hear about. Why the heck is Google changing your meta title and meta descriptions with fixes, right? If you've been a webmaster in SEO for some time, you know that Google sometimes makes executive decisions without asking you really, maybe substitutions of things in the SERPs or featured snippets you didn't expect. Anyways, the long and short of it is Google's trying to give a better search experience, right? That prompts a lot of their decision making where they kind of do this executive decision without our input. The supposed goal is to give a better experience, and I do believe that. So common reasons would be, hey, meta title and or description don't match the content on the page, or maybe the meta title or meta description is too short. Quite often I find it's the second one, meta title either too long or too short. Now some quick things. Google has said, well, you can put any length of characters inside your meta description. However, I quite often find that these display issues occur when they are above this sort of threshold. This is a threshold that I used in the old days before Google had said any length is okay, and I typically find when I have these display issues, if I go back to these old fundamentals, they take care of the display issue. So the way I fix it is I do bulk check with Screaming Frog. It's a paid tool, but free for the first 500 pages. It's a fantastic tool. I highly recommend. There's also Bing Master Tools, which they've really done a good job. I recommend anybody who's considered it to check them out. It's a free site audit tool, very similar to Search Console, but I think it's a lot more robust from an SEO perspective. It also leads me to believe that the Bing architecture is, as far as SEO goes, quite similar to Google. That's a whole nother story. And then the 600-pound gorilla in the room, Ahrefs, they totally have a paid site audit tool. It's gonna tell you more than you've ever needed to know about your own site, right? Okay. When it's time to fix, you've identified this stuff using the bulk tools that I've got, because I don't think anybody wants to spend their time looking through 1,000 pages of meta descriptions. So I recommend the bulk check. Let's talk about how to rewrite them. So we have here wordcounter.net. Basically dump any length of characters in there and you get the count. You want to aim for that 155, 165 on your meta title, and that 155 on your meta description, and meta title 55 through 65, somewhere along that line. My favorite way to check the length of any particular cell is basically you could get all the URLs and the meta titles from Screaming Frog. Good job, Screaming Frog. And then you could drop them into Google Sheets. And as you're rewriting, you can use the length feature. It's equals len. Click on the cell, close the parentheses, and you can change this, and it's going to edit in real time. Largely real time, right? So this is the way I knock out a batch of meta descriptions very quickly, as far as making sure they're within those parameters. So that len function again is equals len, open parentheses, click on the cell, close parentheses, and now that meta title looks pretty good at 65. I recommend again to just sort of troubleshoot using the bulk tools, rewriting stuff using the len counter, and then re-uploading to your site. Let me know how it goes on this quest to get meta title and meta description correctness on your SERPs. I hope this is helpful. If this has been helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe. Stay tuned. We'll talk about more cool stuff. Take care. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.